My new job starts this week and I have a lot to get done before then. Between packing my work tote, showing you guys some outfits that I want to wear to the office, and doing some random tasks around the apartment, let's get ready for my first post-grad corporate job together. Hello you guys, welcome back to another vlog and welcome to the final entry of my unemployed diaries. Because I finally got a big girl job, but I'm so excited about it. I start my new job next week on Monday. Today is Wednesday, so I have a couple of days before the weekend and before I actually start my job. But I wanted to get a head start on the preparations now because over the weekend, I'm actually not gonna be in town. I'm gonna be visiting some family and we're going to be out of town for 3 days. So I have today and tomorrow basically to get like the majority of things situated and ready so that when I come home on Sunday, I can just worry about getting the night before type of things together. And I'm not going to vlog that. That's going to be a little bit too much for my brain to handle. So I wanted to start vlogging a little bit early so that I can get things kind of ready and situated with you guys. So I'm super excited about it. We're going to be doing some just like packing and prepping, packing my work bag up. We're going to start with that. And then we're also going to do some, mental reflection things, journaling, just kind of getting all of the tabs closed up here. That way I can go into work next week with a fresh, sound mind and really make sure that I'm putting my best foot forward next week. So a little bit of background on this job. I am going to be going to work in person. It is a corporate, like business casual, not business casual really, it's more like smart casual kind of environment. And I've never been in an environment like that before for work. I've done a corporate internship before, but that was working from home. It was a remote internship during college, which if you have been here since the beginning, you're a real one for that. And I love you so much for sticking around for all of those years. But because I've never had a big girl corporate job before in person, this is something out of my comfort zone. And I wanted to kind of vlog getting ready for it and kind of romanticize the process a little bit more so I'm not super stressed about it. So I figured we would start it off by doing a little bit of a what's in my work bag kind of segment with my brand new work tote that I got in my last video. I got this at TJ Maxx, which is kind of crazy because she's gorgeous, beautiful quality. It's by Anne Klein, and they actually don't make this bag anymore, which is why I think it was at TJ Maxx. They can kind of get rid of their overstock, but I'm going to link their website in the description as well as a couple of similar kind of bags to this in my LTK. That's also going to be in the description. I talk about this in every video, but you don't have to use my links. There's no pressure at all. It's just an easy way for you to find everything that I talk about. So anyway, this is going to be my work tote that's going to hold all of my belongings for my corporate girly work life, and I'm so excited to pack this up with you guys. I just think it's so pretty. Plus it will fit my laptop should I need it to, which is kind of crazy. So let's get into what's going to go in here. I have my bag that I used when I was in Florida, my backpack and stuff, and it's what I bring to like coffee shops and stuff when I was doing my coffee shop work sessions. But I'm going to put a lot of the things that were in that backpack into here because obviously they're things that I carried with me when I was in Florida and when I was doing my coffee shop work sessions and stuff that I feel like will still be kind of relevant and useful for having in this bag. Also, if I turned blue for a minute, it's because my screensaver on my computer turned on and I'm using it as kind of like a faux ring light because it is currently almost 4 p.m. So we're kind of late to the game today, but either way, I'm going to just kind of get things out of that bag and show you what they are and then put them in this bag so that I don't forget about them and can actually like organize it in a useful way. So before we get into the things that are in my backpack that's going to go into this bag, I want to show you the things that are already in here because I have placed some things that are not currently in that bag in here before I've forgotten about them. I've just kind of like thrown them in here. So we're going to do some organizing of those things, but my favorite thing that's in here right now is my new papier planner. Isn't she so cute? I got it personalized. These are our engagement photos here, a couple of them, and it has my new last name on it because this is a 365-day planner and it's a daily planner. So it basically is like a time block. This is just like what a random page looks like. It's like a time block of all of the things throughout the day. And then there's a massive to-do list and just like an easy way to kind of plan every day out instead of just having like a weekly planner like I'm used to. Plus it has undated pages. So this is what like a monthly spread would look like. I would put the month at the top and then date everything and put in deadlines and stuff like that. So I got this specifically for work and I'm so excited to start using it. We might set this up a little bit today, but I want to wait until I've worked there for a week or two and kind of start it maybe in June, whenever things are like truly set in stone and I'm actually working and kind of let loose, to be able to actually like fully set this thing up. But this is what's going to go in my work bag first and foremost, because I'm obsessed with her. My aunt also gave me this little bookmark for Christmas. Actually, it came with a little traveler's notebook that I got, but I don't really use that traveler's notebook right now. I'm trying to use up some of my like random little notepads and stuff before I go in and use my nice stuff. So this was in there, but I want to use it for this because there is a little, you know, ribbon bookmark thing, but just in case I wanted to bookmark the month and the day or something like that, I can do that. But it has this like little green strap in here if I wanted to. It's not really a strap, it's an actual ribbon, but I've just kind of tucked the end part in, but it would like sit like that basically on my desk. I have this like secondary bookmark that my aunt made me just in case I wanted to, like I said, bookmark the month and the day or something like that. So I have this just kind of in here right now. We'll see if I end up using it, but that's what the little thing sticking up in my planner was, and I'm so excited to use this. She's thick and chunky, but I love it. It is so fun, and I love the fact that this is a daily planner and not just like a weekly planner, so that I can really get nitty-gritty with all of my tasks and things that I have to do. This is going straight into one of the big compartments in here. And then as for other things that I have in here, you can tell where my priorities are, because the next things that I have in here are a scent combo. I am obsessed with all things that smell good. I have a whole like cabinet over here dedicated to smell good things, body care, hygiene, fragrance, all of those things. And so I have just like a little universal scent combo thing that I am gonna have just like live in here so that I can freshen up during the day if I want to. I have this little mini fragrance mist from Bath & Body Works. This is Fresh Getaway. It just smells like fresh, clean laundry basically, and I feel like that's a good like corporate friendly type of scent. And then I also have this Clean Reserve H2O collection little roller ball in Golden Citrus. I feel like it's just like a nice, easy, kind of clean scent for freshening up throughout the day. So this is going in one of the smaller pockets in here. And then I also got this little mini hairbrush from Teleties. This is actually going to go on my trip with me next weekend. I'm going to do a whole dedicated video to packing and prepping for a vacation that I'm going on with my girlfriends, and I'm so excited about it. It's going to be like a end of the week, end of my first week of work kind of celebration thing. Plus it's going to be like a rain check for the trip that we were supposed to do in January that got snowed out because of the massive snowstorm that came through in my area. So anyway, this is going to go on that trip, but this is just like a little mini travel hairbrush, and it's so cute. It even has this back compartment, Inception, with a mirror, and it's like a literal compartment that I can put hair ties and stuff in. Also, I just turned blue again, so we're gonna fix that. But yeah, this little like mini Teleties hairbrush is gonna be a godsend for when I feel like I need to freshen up throughout the day. Plus the bottom of it has this little pick so that I can get the hair out of it and it won't be all gross and like hairy in my work bag, which is gonna be really nice. So that's gonna live in here too. Whenever it's not on vacation, it's gonna live in this bag. And then from here, we have to go through my backpack that has all of my other random necessities and figure out what's going to come with me to work. Okay, so I've gone through my Vera Bradley backpack that I used to bring to Florida on my Disney College program. This was my version of a work bag, but I don't want to bring this anymore because this isn't very corporate attire, but it was still really fun to use. This is the Vera Bradley Campus backpack. I'll have a link for it in my description. I got this on Amazon, I think, but I don't know if this print is sold anymore, so I'm gonna still link the actual backpack, but I loved this thing so much. I just don't think it's corporate appropriate anymore. So I went through this and basically just kind of found all of the things that I felt were useful on a daily basis that I could bring to the office, and I put them mostly all in here. So I'm going to show you what I pulled out of that backpack. Most of it was just like random necessity things. I have a couple of just like self-care lip type things. This is a lip scrub by e.l.f. It's basically like a little lipstick scrub thing. This is the coconut flavor. It's actually really nice and it works pretty well. So I like to have one of these with me just in case I feel like my lips are super chapped and need a little scrub before I like reapply lip gloss or a chapstick or something like that. And then I also have a lip balm. This is the Tree Hut lip butter. I actually got this for the Disney College program and I use this a ton. This was really helpful. So I'm going to continue using this in the office. And then I also have this little hand cream by Mercy Candy. I guess this is the Dolce Vita scent. Apparently this has a scent of orange blossom and lightness. I don't know what that even means, but I also have this little mini sewing kit. I got this from my aunt whenever she was giving me like a going away gift for my college program. This was a godsend on my college program because I did have to use this a handful of times when I was working because sometimes the little pouch that I was wearing on my waistband had like a hole in it or something like that, and I would always be able to patch it up pretty fast. So I like to have something like this in a bag that I bring with me everywhere. Generally something like this will like fit in my actual purse, but I'm going to put this in my corporate bag so that I have a little bit of an emergency kit in case I have a wardrobe malfunction. I also have a pair of blue light glasses. This literally has like the Disney logo on them. I got this little case forever ago when I got a pair of kids sunglasses actually, but now I hold my little blue light glasses in here. It works like a charm, so this is gonna go in here. I also have this little notepad that I actually got from Clemson. This was my capstone class that actually gave us these, and it has notes from that class, but I use this as more of like a professional development slash meeting note-taking kind of notebook. I have notes in here from my capstone classes. I have notes in here from my Disney internship where I went to some of the learning seminars and stuff. This was like my dedicated meeting kind of notebook. So I'm going to continue using this for meetings should I need them. Apparently they do meetings like weekly, so this is going to probably be the notebook that I bring to those meetings, which I think will be very helpful. I also have this Padfolio that I got from Clemson. You can see that it has Clemson College of Business on it because that's where I graduated from. But this is a Padfolio that has a notepad with like tear pages and some pockets and stuff. I'm not going to show you what's in here because there's some sensitive information, but I think this is going to be kind of helpful to have on the first day should they need any extra information from me for like onboarding purposes. I don't think they'll need the resume portion, but they might need other things, so you never know. It also has my business cards and stuff in it, so I can give them to my coworkers and stuff, which will be fun. And then what else is on my packing list in here? I made a whole list of what's going to go in my work bag on my iPad, so I want to make sure that I get everything down. This might feel a little extra, but sometimes I need to brain dump somewhere that isn't just in my like to-do list planner. So I have this pad of to-do lists. I actually made this from scratch. I actually don't sell it or anything like that. This was a college project and I have like 3 of these left. We got like 10 of them when we were making them and I had a huge stack, but I've given them to friends and family. I've used up 2 of these full pads and this is my 3rd of like 5 that I still have. So this is going to probably go in my work bag just to kind of have on my desk for like random notes and stuff. I'm a stationary girl if you couldn't tell. I literally have 3 journals, almost technically I guess 4 if you count my Padfolio in here, but I like to have multiple places to write stuff down, so it works. I don't know, you know, what my desk setup is going to be, and I would love to have like a little mug of pens and stuff, but if the desk is like kind of small or whatever, I know I'm working in like an open desk environment, so there's the potential that my actual desk space might not be that large or I'm not able to decorate it or whatever. I want to still have like a good assortment of things to have on like day 1 just in case. So I'm going to throw these in here for now. This is just a little Bic pencil as well as a Pentel like click up mechanical eraser. I have some mild liners for highlighters, and then I have just like this random pen that I got from the bridal shop that I got my wedding dress from, so that's kind of like a fun little personal nod without being like actually personal, you know. So this is going to go probably in my work bag just to have for day 1. I would love to get like a dedicated pen pack or something for that, but for now those are just going to go in there because obviously if I'm going to have a bunch of stationery pieces I need to have something to work with and write with. So I'm also going to throw in this portable charger. I got this for college, I think, and it worked wonders at college. I also used this a ton in Florida when I was working on the college program. This was in my like little pouch every single day and I had to use it every single day. So this is definitely going to go in here for like if my phone needs charging or something like that. I'm going to throw this in here. And then anything else that goes in here is going to go in here the morning of, but for the sake of this video, I wanted to just show you right now. I'm going to probably end up throwing my AirPods in here. I don't think there's a key ring in here, which is the the only unfortunate thing about this bag. There's not really a good key place for it, but I'm gonna throw these in like the little zipper pocket in the middle of this bag. It is kind of full now, but there's this like little zipper pocket that acts as a divider between the two big pockets. So I'm gonna throw these probably in that middle compartment should the time come. I'm not gonna do that right now because obviously I use these at home still, but that's probably gonna be where they live. And we also can't forget the water bottle. The water bottle should hopefully fit. We'll see. We might end up just having to carry it separately, but I think it's gonna be able to fit in here. I practiced before. Oh yay, it does fit pretty perfectly, actually. That's exciting. It fits pretty perfectly in there. That's exciting. Other things that I'm gonna probably include in here on the day of are my Kindle for like my lunch break. I'm also gonna have things like probably my passport or something like that, should they need that for onboarding purposes. My wallet, keys, all the normal stuff that goes in your purse that you like absolutely need. But that's basically it. That's gonna go in this work tote. Another random thing that I just remembered is having a hand sanitizer in my bag. I don't have like a carrier or like a little case to put this on. I'm just gonna throw this kind of in one of the zipper pockets, but I'm just gonna put this little Escape the Ordinary Pineapple Mango hand sanitizer in my work bag in like the little zipper pocket that has my chapstick and my hand cream and stuff that's small. And now we are basically done with packing up my tote bag for work, and it fits everything pretty perfectly. I'm so excited about it. The next day, and I spent the morning just kind of doing some household chores because tomorrow through Sunday, like I said yesterday, I'm going to be out of town. So today's like my last day to do things around the apartment before big girl corporate life starts. So I just kind of did some vacuuming, cleaned some things, went to the grocery store, all of the normal mundane life things, but we're back filming for this video. And the reason why we're in my bedroom right now is because I want to show you some of my outfits that I have planned to wear to the office. The closet that I have here right now is very limited. When I go to my parents' house, I'm actually going to be bringing quite a few pieces that I used to wear like in high school and the beginning of college and stuff back to this apartment, because in high school I was really into style. I was really into like putting outfits together and stuff, and then in college I was wearing basically this the whole time, just like leggings, t-shirt, comfy stuff. And since I've not had a job, this is just basically what I've been living in. But now that I actually have a corporate job with the dress code and stuff like that, I kind of need to put a little bit more effort into what I wear. So when I go to my parents' house, we're going to see what fits and bring those things here. But for right now, this is what's in my closet currently that I'm excited to potentially wear once I actually get going into the corporate world. This first one I think is going to be more of like a fall time outfit because it's just giving like beginning of fall vibes. But I have this orange tee. It's like a burnt orange cloth tee that I got at TJ Maxx actually. It's by the brand Philosophy, but it's a size medium and it's super comfy. Honestly, relatively lightweight and really, really nice quality for the price that it was. I think it might have been like $16 or something like that. And I wore this nonstop in the fall, just like in general. You guys saw me wear this a couple of times in my vlogs not the last couple of months, the last fall that I had at this apartment. And it's really comfy, really fun. And I think that it could be dressed up to potentially be a corporate friendly outfit. And I'll probably end up wearing it with these really fun dress slacks that I actually also got at TJ Maxx, funnily enough. What brand are these? These are by Max Studio London, size medium. And I think this is going to be kind of a fun outfit for the fall time. As you can tell, it feels very much like jack-o'-lantern vibes. I'm excited to potentially pull this out come the fall time. Plus, I also have this black blazer by Anne Klein that I also got at TJ Maxx. So this whole outfit is going to be sponsored by TJ Maxx when I wear it, but I feel like all of these things would be so fun. This I actually have been wearing to a bunch of my interviews and it's really comfy, fairly lightweight, honestly. It's like a 3/4 sleeve kind of blazer, really comfy. I think this is gonna be a fun outfit for the fall. Getting into more present day things though, I have this black like ribbed tank top. It has this really fun little collar on it. It's a V-neck, as you can tell. This is by Calvin Klein and it is brand new from TJ Maxx actually. This is the size medium. And I have the olive green color in this too that I've worn a couple of times at this point to interviews and stuff, and it's been really comfy. So because this is a tank top, I feel like this is going to be really nice to have for like a warmer weather time. And then something that I'm really excited to wear to the office, I have these really fun pink dress pants. Are you kidding me right now? They're like the perfect shade of like bubblegum pink. And these are by the brand Counterparts, I guess, size 10. And I'm so excited. They're really lightweight too, which is gonna be really nice for the spring and summertime. I think this is going to be an iconic outfit with some like black loafers. However, to top it all off though, I found a matching blazer at TJ Maxx and these two weren't even together. Look at how similar they are in color. I tried them on in the fitting room and I felt like Elle Woods in the best way possible. So I was like, these are coming home with me right now. This blazer is by the brand Anne Klein. And it's super lightweight, super comfy, and fits me like a glove, which I love. So this is going to be a really fun outfit. I want to try and find a lighter color blouse to go underneath it, whether it's like a solid white or something maybe with like a little subtle pattern underneath it or something like that to wear with this to make it not quite as stark. I still think black and pink is a really fun elite combo, so I'm excited to wear this outfit to the office. For the next outfit that I'm going to show you guys, I have this really fun, cute combo. I have this pair of black sweatpant jeans. I wore these to an interview actually, the interview that I got this job from. They're so comfy, no one could tell. It was the most amazing thing ever. They're really nice on someone with tummy problems. They're really stretchy in the tummy. These are actually from Amazon, I believe, so if I can find a link for them, I'll put it in the description. These are literally like meant to be jean sweatpants. They look like jeans, feel like sweatpants. They're so comfy and I love them. And then to pair with them, I figured I would pull out this like fun colored halter tank top. I feel like this is very dressy. I feel like this would definitely be something a little bit more business casual. I actually got this from Stitch Fix. If you guys don't know what Stitch Fix is, this is not sponsored in any way, shape, or form, but now that I have a fun job to potentially expand my horizons in my style, I might start it up again because I have not done it since college. But it's basically a personal stylist service. You pay $20 for a stylist to go through your size preferences and your style preferences and what you're needing and wanting and whatever. And they go through Stitch Fix's closet and send you pieces that relate to what they think that you would like. And you can do it based by season, you can do it monthly, bi-monthly, however frequent you want it. And this was one of my summer boxes while I was in college, and I love this shirt so much. This is by the brand Paper Moon, size medium, and it's honestly pretty oversized and flowy, so I think wearing these with like a pair of slacks would be really chic and fun. This is definitely going to be a summer staple, maybe with some like flats or something like that. I need to get myself some like nude flats to wear to the office because I don't have any right now, but this is going to be really fun and cute to wear. If you guys want to try Stitch Fix for yourself, I have a referral code. You can use it in my description. It gets you $25 off of your first box. So fun stuff. But yeah, for an honorable mention, I have a couple of extra little shirts that I think would be kind of fun to wear to the office. They're both blue, ironically, because blue is one of my favorite colors to wear on myself. But these two little dressy, I guess, shirts are going to be really fun to wear during the spring and summertime. I need to figure out what to wear with them as far as pants goes though, because all I have right now are the black and like a pair of like khaki, or not khaki, they're like khaki colored, I guess. They're like beige sweatpant pants, kind of like the sweatpant jeans that I have, but this one is from Old Navy. It's got this like collar on it. It's a V-neck. It's really, really, really comfy. I've worn this just casually before. I've worn it to nicer occasions before. I think this is going to be a really versatile piece. I just need to figure out what pants to wear with it or what bottoms to wear with it, because I feel like I really only ever wear this with jeans, and I can't wear jeans to the office, or at least not the kinds of jeans that I have here currently. So we're gonna have to figure that out, which is why I didn't show you a full outfit with it, but I'm excited to potentially figure out something to wear with this. Same kind of deal with this t-shirt. You guys have seen me wear this before too, and I love the material of this. Is super lightweight. This is by Jones, New York. I don't know where this is from. If my mom maybe got it for me from TJ Maxx or something like that. Size medium. It's a really nice kind of lightweight dressy shirt. I've worn this dressed down. I've worn it dressed up before. It's a really versatile piece, although like I said, I usually wear this with jeans. So as someone who has a lot of jeans in their closet currently, we're gonna have to branch out a little bit because I'm not allowed to wear ripped jeans, I don't think, to the office. Or at least I'm not gonna allow myself to, because I don't want to stretch the boundary between business casual and casual too much. So that is everything that, as far as like full outfits and stuff goes. Again, I'm going to be bringing stuff from my parents' house to this apartment so that I have a little bit more versatility and options to choose from, because I feel like my closet right now is very limited as far as like nicer outfits to wear to work. But for right now, this is what we're working with. So I'm gonna put these things away, and then we're gonna go head into my office to do a couple of other extra, like, smaller tasks to kind of close more tabs up here. Okay, we're back in my office, and something that has been bothering me for so long is the side of my office that you can't see currently. I will admit it's a little intense, it's a little crazy. I've tried to fix it a couple times before by using like command strips and stuff, but it's just not doing what I want it to do. I'm wondering if I need to like rearrange some stuff or something like that. But this corner over here is actually driving me up the wall. Like all of this stuff right here, I've tried multiple times to put a command strip on this cabinet here on the side, but it's just not worked very well, so we're gonna have to figure that out. Plus, I recently ordered a couple of things for the bachelorette trip that's gonna be happening in September, and I figured I would give you a sneak peek right now because we're gonna be hanging them up. We're gonna add some ears to the ear wall, which is super exciting. So I got these from Etsy. These are little stitch ears. I think they're so precious. They are like this light baby pink. I thought they were white, which is kind of unfortunate, but they're still really cute and fun. And then the little sparkly bow, they're super comfy. The headband has a lot of give, which is going to be really nice. So these are coming on the trip with me. These are my first pair of like Etsy ears, because everything else I've either made myself or have gotten from the parks. So this is my first pair of Etsy ears, but I'm really excited to wear them. And then I got these from the Disney store because they were having a sale of some kind, and I was like, I need to jump on these now before they end up going out of stock. We got the bridal ears, you guys. They're so pretty. I'm so excited. They're gonna be so fun to wear. Oh, I'm so excited. They look so cute. And the actual ears have these little like pearls and rhinestones and stuff on them. And then the veil says, and they lived happily ever after, and it's printed with like the Cinderella little birds with the ribbon and stuff. I want to try and figure out a way to hang them up, and I think I figured something out. We're probably going to replace the pink ears that were on this side of the wall with these, because I feel like these will look best on my like dedicated 3D printed ear hangers. So I have a set of like 10 of these that my aunt, I think, got on Etsy for me when I told them that I was going to be going on the college program. My aunt and my cousin got me a set of 10 of these, which is what I've used to do the rest of the ears on the gallery wall, as well as a good amount of the ears on my ear wall over here. But I figured instead of putting these up, I would find a way to use this little hook thing to put the bridal ears up. These were the ears that were originally on this little hook thing, but I feel like hanging these up would be kind of cute to have in the background of all of my videos and stuff. So I think what I'm gonna do is pull the veil straight forward and set it on here. Oh, that works like a charm. Oh, yay! I'm so glad. That makes me so happy. And then we'll just throw the rest of the veil behind and let it kind of fan out. That way, hopefully over time, the actual veil part will kind of stretch out and not be quite as crinkly and need steaming. But they fit so good here. I'm surprised I didn't do this sooner. Maybe I was just kind of worried that the veil would not work very well, but I think this works really good, so that's really exciting. So now I guess we have to put these ears up on my archway wall. I think it's gonna be pretty easy considering there's two, so I can just put one on either side. We should probably do that before I forget about it so that these don't end up on the floor in the middle of everything else that's down here, because I want to work on this also. I'm gonna probably try and put 2 command strips on this cabinet maybe, or maybe I should put them like on the wall down below underneath these ears, like right here, right off the camera, just so that they're off of the ground, because they keep falling off and I don't know what to do about it. So I would like to at least organize it, if anything else, so that I can not have it cluttering up space up here. probably tell, it is much later now. It is 7:30, and I think the last clip that I filmed of putting up the command strips around my office was filmed at like 4:30, and I've just kind of been running around like a chicken with my head cut off the last couple of hours because I realized that I still don't have a bag packed for the weekend. Luckily, I'm just going to my family's like childhood home, so I don't have to pack a whole ton because I have basically an extra closet at my parents' house, but I wanted to still bring like the necessities and like a pair of PJs and my toiletries and making sure that I have all of that situated. So I just kind of been running around getting things ready for that. But I feel like my brain is running a mile a minute again and I need to chill out. And one of my favorite ways to kind of turn the brain off for a little while is to do my nails. These are my natural nails right now and they look really, really, really nice. And I want to do something that I actually haven't done in a hot minute. We're actually going to do a colorless manicure. I feel like I just want to rock the natural look because they look so nice right now. And we're going to use the OG Dazzle Dry for this little colorless manicure. I recently got a large bottle of their ridge fillers because that was the one thing that I've kind of been missing throughout this routine. And the last couple of times that I've done my Dazzle Dry nails without the ridge filler, it's not lasted quite as long and it hasn't looked as nice. So I'm excited to have this guy back in the rotation. So we're going to just do a little bit of like a 30-minute type of self-care ritual via doing my nails, watch a YouTube video or something like that until my fiance gets home. He usually gets home at around now, so I'm wondering if he's maybe working a little bit late today. And I just turned blue again because of my screensaver, because I like to use my computers as my like faux ring light. It looks like he is on his way home, so we have a little while until he gets here. He literally just left, so he's going to probably arrive at around 8, which is fine because he has the next 3 days off, but it gives me time to do my nails and finish this video out so that I am ready to go for Monday. So let's do my nails for a little while, wind down, kind of chill out for a little bit, and I'll show you what the final product looks like at the end. I don't know if I want to talk for the rest of this video. I feel like I just want to kind of, you know, ease into the evening. So if you watch it till this point in the video, love you so much. Comment down the briefcase emoji because we're starting a new era on this channel and I'm super excited. And that's my fiance calling me. So I'm going to answer that and we're going to do my nails for the evening. Okay, I just got off the phone with my fiance. He's actually stopping to get gas, so I'm actually able to close this video out. I don't know if you can really tell. I have the exposure up so high because of the fact that it's basically nighttime. It's literally 8 o'clock. This manicure from start to finish took me 30 minutes and I'm gonna try and hide my face. Can you maybe see? I can't tell. There we go. Look at how pretty and shiny. I'm obsessed. They look so good and they are basically hard. I'm letting them sit a couple of extra minutes just to kind of let them air out and harden up, but they are done, which is kind of wild, and they look so pretty and so nice and shiny and glossy, and I'm so pleased with them. So that means that this video is officially done. I'm super excited to start my new job next week. Thanks for coming along on the little chaotic prep that I've been doing the last couple of days. I really appreciate you sticking around, and subscribe, like, comment, all of the things so you don't miss any other future uploads from me, because we have a lot of fun new things coming and I can't wait to tell you guys all about them and how my job goes and all of the things. The next video after this is going to be a pack and prep vlog for the beach trip with my girls, so I'm super excited about it. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.